It's Coach Stewart. Ocular Sports, Ocular Enterprise, right back at you on this 20 year anniversary. Um, got a little nostalgia. Want to talk about 707. You know, I believed in 707 so much back when I was training. You know, I never seen it when I done it. So when I started it, I started doing 707 down here. Some people say I ain't seen it until you did it. Somebody else, they gonna probably say that's not true, but that's no here. It doesn't really matter to me. It's no here or there. 707 was important because I believe that's how you keep up team speed. Yep, you train for speed, you train to get strong, train to get faster, but you had to do 707 to keep team speed. And I had to bring that to the forefront. And it's a chance for quarterbacks to throw against real DBs, against real wide receivers, as opposed to just getting together when they can. The rules wouldn't allow coaches to work with their kids a certain time of the year. Kids don't have time for that because they got to stay good because the powers that be want to see how good you are. So we believed in doing team speed, team training, complemented with the training at Ocular Sports. So. Um, we implemented that years ago, '08, '09, and I just never saw that like they have it now. And coach that was at McEachern came out one time. I thought he was gonna give me a problem, did not. Said I welcome that. I like that. Keep some kids off the video games. He blessed us, and he's moved on though. He's no longer there, but he welcomed it. And so that was great. Coach Cook, my man Piquet, he blessed it. He welcomed it. Coach that was at Hillgrove at that time, he welcomed it. No problems. Campbell welcomed it because they knew how important it was. And once they realized it wasn't about the money, I was investing money just in the kids to get better. And it showed on the field. A lot of guys had, made states, rankings. And even my son, both of them. I had Dre playing with the bigger kids when he was like 8 or 9, but it was good confidence building. It was good just to see the speed of I forget his name. That was at Campbell though, but we had a bunch of kids out there. Chris Lewis, he went to the Bengals, had a great career there. And Brian Sutherland broke a lot of records at UTC chat. Sean was at Louisville and Georgia State, starting quarterback, from both Naval Academy, both years, from Trey, amazing quarterback to, oh man, well you'll see on here. Then the other quarterback went to Hillgrove as well, and I just met with him, so it's good to have it, be able to still call you guys. And they look out for you, but I call him Sir Tom, Mr. Thompson now. So, but I just think that opened up a lot of doors and it built some confidence and allowed them to play. And now I see it's gotten a lot bigger. People take it to another level. Before they've done that, I wish they would have called me and said, hey, I could have been a part of it some form or fashion. But let me tell you something. My main train thinking with this as well is people who couldn't train with us, we believed in having this free Sunday session because I wanted to make sure kids stay out of trouble. So I was hoping, hey, I get a chance to train with Ocular. So I'm not going out and BSing this on Saturday night because I know Coach will have to bust my you-know-what tomorrow, and I got to be ready. It's going to be structured. It's going to be fun. Ain't nobody going to fight, So we did that a lot, and it helped. That structure, it helped. Referees we had, it helped. Guys just came out, position you want to play. Well, get out, let's see what you can do. Quarterbacks, we worked on them. But before we did 707, we did about an hour training session. And then I allowed them to apply it to what they just learned. It was a beautiful thing. And that's somebody who loved training athletes. And, we just took it to another community. So I had a bunch of guys helping. And it was wonderful. And as you can see, some of these games, this was on New Year's Eve, and the other one was on Christmas Eve. And, it was just great. And so, I kind of missed that, So, I remember the playbook came up and we did, he did a session and it looked sweet. We always worked on form running technique, and they had to know when to do it, when to break down, when to explode. And those were just the warm-ups. But we had a lot of D1 guys up there that night. And, that just drove way up to the Cal and got a chance to work. And then a lot of guys followed us wherever we were going. This was before we even had, before we had the facility. But, we didn't have a facility, and we had a great following as far as training and then, playing. But we did all sports. That day I left, had to do track. Some people that ran track, girls and boys. We had a good following, but that was Coach Cook. He blessed us, one of the best coaches in Georgia. And that guy that just threw the ball, he was in the 7th grade. He ended up starting for Hillgrove, Hunter Harder, and ended up going to college as well. And so we would like to think that helped him. Hey, if he can throw to those D1, athletes, 8th grade, he can definitely do it, 9, 10. So we're all about building an athlete's confidence, And so I just wanted to go down memory lane right now. See my son right there. He was playing, and got Trey here throwing for Naval Academy, and was with the Campbell. We was at Campbell a few times. Them boys over at Campbell was hungry. They was hungry, and I love them. I love them to death. I got one of them just talked to. He's an author. And that was huge, and that's what made me write my book. That gentleman right there, if you know Mr. Chance, that's him. He got a book out, and I will be promoting him later on. And so I just laugh at some of the guys that, say what they say and judge, my character. It's not that. I love everybody. I want everybody to be great. And even the ones that try to judge my characters, subject my character doesn't matter to me because I've done it. Like I always say, what Gigi said, well, you've been where I've been and make it hard to fail. And so this is some of the stuff we did. We have another one online. If you guys get a chance, man, hey, it's Gunnar Falk. If you guys remember him, I think he was in 8th grade, and he hadn't even gotten to high school yet, and he was just swinging that thing, a product of Tony Ballard at that time. So those that don't know us, this is the stuff that we've done. And so I've kind of done a lot from on the field and recruiting, and I bless those that's doing it now. All of the Davis, and Derek and all those guys, and Coach, of course, Tony Ballard and everybody that's doing their thing. It all must come together. It has to. And at the same time, we're working together. Now I'm kind of throwing out there what we're going to do next. I'm more than willing to help because what I did is when we came together, the guys that's watching this can remember, we started SPAC. And let me tell you about this real quick. Of course, we won. You can see that. We won the championship. I was ill at that time, and I couldn't make the meetings. Yes, I'm going down memory lane for real. And no one thought we were going to show up, but we showed up, and we won. And I remember they were saying, let's play one more time. For what? Nah, they don't do that. But what I wanted to say, it was a bunch of trainers, about 8 trainers from different parts of Georgia, and we put it together ourselves. And it was so many kids. It was like heaven. There wasn't no color, black trainers, white trainers, all trainers. Didn't matter. It was just out love. Guys that wanted to win, and it was good for the kids. That ones that remember. I don't know if we got pictures. I'm sure Joe from the playbook has some, but ask them about that. I don't boast a lot, but so that's why you probably don't hear it. But yeah, we wanted, we wanted that here, and and they called us Cobb County, but anyway, that's no here nor there. My question is, what's next, fellas? I'm watching y'all. I'm watching everybody do the same thing. I've done all that. You know, what's next? We let money go. We let money go. We letting people speak for you. Let's don't do that no more. Let's take it to a whole nother level. Can we do that? You can only tell a kid what they're doing wrong for so long. No kid is born. No kid wants to be bad. Some of them playing the cards they were dealt. Got to show them that there's options. Too many of us keep pointing out what's bad. This is bad. This is bad. It's bad to the kid. But what's the resolution? I got guys on here talking about when they didn't get no offers. Okay, but they played for a year. They start. Okay, how are we gonna fix that? That can't happen again. You know. So this guy talking about this guy, that's not doing nothing for the kid, and it ain't getting us no money. And I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. Everybody that's going against each other gonna end up needing each other. And you take that to the bank. And I need more women getting involved in the management side. And this is strictly football or sports period, but definitely. I'm gonna tell you guys, you laugh, but a woman is no joke, especially when it comes to negotiation. We need more women, black, white, don't matter. We need more women involved in this game. I'm here for the evolution of it because I see it. And I've talked to all, you'll see, I've talked to all these recruiters. I know they all want as well. Well, let's stop wanting it and let's get it. Let's stop wanting it. Let's get it. So yeah, I'm hitting this social media more. I can't really. This is all I can really do. But we're gonna do it till we can't. We'll do it till you get pissed off at me. So if you made 12,000 on here, let's go to the next level. If you train again, you're going to make so much money. If you got a facility, you still got to worry about how you're going to pay these bills every month. And they ain't cutting each other's throat saying, "Oh, he can't train. He can't train." That don't matter. That ain't what training is about. Lastly, let's stop doing that. Let's stop doing that. I got a podcast in 10 minutes. Let's stop doing that. I'm back to that again. If you wanted to train everybody, you can. So if you dog another trainer out, you're not helping the industry of training. And eventually, the powers that be is going to step in. And then you're not going to have a place to train. You're not going to have the money because then they're going to want to tax you. Like the mob, powers that be. Keep on fighting, keep on arguing, keep it up, just keep it up. You're going to screw it up for everybody. Then where our boys going to be? Where our girls going to be? Lastly, I seen a list of trainers getting love. Maybe I'm an old head, but my name wasn't on there at all. It's kind of funny, but now it's not. Now that I go down memory lane, nah, I've done too much. I invested too much, so I don't mind being called the old head. And the reason why is because I want to help the new ones. So you need to acknowledge. So the ones that's walking around and want to be hard, and that's not how you get money, man. You don't see me out here trying to get clients. You should be wondering. I'm gonna say it again. Got a damn near $100,000 worth of equipment. Ain't nobody even talk to me about it. I got a timing machine. Somebody got it. I ain't never even asked them for it. The laser one. I got 2 laser ones. Yet and still, there's a resent, jealousy, or something. I don't know that no one wants to dialogue, wants to talk, but you'll go talk to a stranger. That's not how we do business. God by my name, Mr. Willoughby, showed me so much love, taught me so much. I hate I had that accident because he's amazing. So I'm not gonna get into who they are, but anybody named Willoughby, you go ahead and tell them you love them because they are the family of choice that helped me, allowed me to help everybody else. Don't forget that. But anyway, let's do it. Going down memory lane, and I got a bunch on there, but it's got to go farther. It's got to go farther than where we at. It's got to. All right, y'all know how I ended. We out. Got to get paid. You got to get paid. Got to eat. You got to eat. Only reason why I'm delaying because it's one little thing I had to say. And I'm not gonna redo none of this. I don't like to redo it. I want you guys to know that this is 100. I'm not looking at nothing. I'm not reading. I'm not meeting in the morning. See what we're gonna talk about. Nope. I don't want to do that. It's not about being lazy. It's about the kids when they watching, they know it's 100. It ain't scripted. There's nobody in my ear like they do. God bless them because I watch it. First take, telling me this, telling me that. Nope, I'm not looking. It's coming from what I know. And that's why I do the subscription. Why the subscription ain't free, that to make sure the person that's the subscribing that we giving 100% to is serious and honest. And a lot of people don't respect it if you ain't charging. Don't forget my podcast either. Got 2 of them. We are definitely out.